and welcome to the Scranton Prep Players' production of William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. We kindly ask that you please take a moment to silence all cell phones and electronics. It would even help with our sound frequencies if devices are switched to airplane mode. Photography of any kind is prohibited. In case of an emergency, there are exit doors in every corner of the theater. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit now. Also note that actors will be utilizing the aisles, so please keep them clear. This production will be about 90 minutes long with no intermission. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
And 4 short, happy days.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling. Good Aegeus, what's the good news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duke, be it so she will hear before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to her death.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, that Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander. I would my mother look but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must be with her judgment. Look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or wed to Demetrius.
Relent. Sweet Hermia. Make a little wish. And Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am my lord as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Oh, Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Neater's daughter, Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
Demetrius! Come, and come, Aegeus, you shall go with me, for I have some private schooling for you both. As for you, fair Hermia, look you on yourself to fit the fancies of your mother's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death or to vow a single life. Gods, come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love?
It was okay, it worked. No, it worked.
Love, why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for want of rain, which I could weld, but teem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
If then true lovers have ever been crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry? Our Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy mother's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town. There will I stay for thee.
Like a Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me tomorrow, truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair. Oh, that fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars and your tongue sweet air. Oh, sickness is catching. Oh, where favor so yours would I catch. Fair Hermia, ere I go. Oh, my ear should catch your voice. My eye, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melodies. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that such prayers could affection move. Really?
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place. And in the wood, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms on their counsels sweet. There, my Lysander and myself shall meet. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray now for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight. From lover's food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some may be. Through Athens I'm thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will but all what he do know, and as he errs doting on Hermia's eye, so I, admiring of his qualities. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. For ere Demetrius dote on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he were only mine. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then will he tomorrow night to the wood pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I add my thanks, it is a dear expense, but herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again.
I'm so sorry. Gentles, as all our company here.
You were called generally and according to your script.
Here is a scroll of every man's name thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke, and the Duchess on his wedding day at night. And our play will be the most lamentable comedy and cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good. Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you, Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready. Now, name what part I'm before and proceed.
Oh, yes, you, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus. Now, Frank.
What is Pyramus? See, a lover or a tiger?
Lover, okay. That kills himself, most gallant for love. Now, Frank.
That will ask for some tears in a true performing of it. While I will move storms and condole in some pleasure. Now, read the rest of the actors.
Francis Flute, the bellowsman.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
No. That is lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a being coming.
That's all one. You can wear a mask and speak as small as you will.
Quince, why don't we let me play Thisbe too, so I'll speak it in a monstrous little voice like, Pyramus, my lover dear.
No. You must play no part but Pyramus and Flute. You Thisbe.
I'll proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother, and Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You Thisbe's father, myself, Pyramus's father, and Snug the joiner. You the lion's part, and here I hope is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
Yeah, Snug?
Yeah.
Look. It's nothing but roaring.
Let me play play the Lions part 2. I will roar, and I will get the Duke to sing. Let him roar again. Let him roar again. Let him roar again. Let him roar again. Let him roar.
Shut up. You must play no part but Pyramus. It's time for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. Almost proper man, as one would see in a summer's day. Almost lovely and gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Okay. All right, masters, here are your parts, and I entreat you. I request you. I desire you to come by tomorrow night. I pray you feel me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough, Quince.
Jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers and makes them all her joy.
Either I mistake your shape in making plight, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery?
Those that hobgoblin and you call sweet puck, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I am fat and bean-fed horse with guile. Oh, but room fairies, here comes Oberon.
Ill-met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous, Oberon? Fairies, skip hence.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, these are the forgeries of jealousy. And through this distemperature, we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter change their wonted liveries, and in the mazed world, by their increase, now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night full often hath she gossiped by my side. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die, and for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. But if you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I'll go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pug, come hither. Thou rememberest the time since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back to hear a sea maid's music?
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not. Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vessel thorned by the west. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound. Fetch me this herb, the flower I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next life creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and look thou meet me here again ere the Leviathan could swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing that she waking looks at, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I could easily do it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I'm invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not.
Where's Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldest me they were stolen into this wood, and here I am, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and just follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or, rather, do I not, in plainest truth, tell you that I do not, nor can, not love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, the more I will fawn on you. Use me, but as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much that the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
Well, you do impede your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not.
Your virtue is my privilege. For you and my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will.
I will not. Let me go, or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. As the style of flower there. Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee give it to me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where ox sleeps and nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania, sometime of the night, old in these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I will streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it and seek this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it so that the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. And look thou meet me here again ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, a rondo and a fairy song. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices, and let me rest.
You faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak troth, I have forgot our way. Will rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out a bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Oh, nay, nay. Good, Lysander, for my sake, my dear. Lie further. Yeah, further. Further! Off yet. Do not lie so near. Such separation, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and maid. So far be distant. Good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter to thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I. And then end life when I end loyalty. Yeah. Here is my bed. Sleep, give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Have I gone, but Athenian found I none. On whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence, who is he? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despiseth the Athenian maid. And here is the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love sleep his seat on thy island. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Oh, stay! Though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius!
I charge thee hence, do not haunt me thus.
I'm out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, where so she lies, for she has blessed and attractive eyes. Oh, no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. But who is here? Lysander on the ground, dead or asleep. I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, wake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom lets me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my shore.
Oh, do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says that you are the worthier maid, and leads me to your eyes, where I o'erlook love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When, at your hands, did I deserve such scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never could deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye? But you must flout my insufficiency. Oh, but fare you well. Perforce, I must confess, I thought you a lord of more true gentleness.
No. She sees not Hermia. Sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Did I best him pluck this crawling serpent from my breast? Ay me! Oh, for pity, what a dream was near! Lysander! Look how I do quick with fear! Lysander! What, removed? Lysander, Lord! What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? No. Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I will find immediately.
You little. What a marvelous convenient space for our rehearsal.
Peter, there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that can never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By our lake, a parlous fear.
I believe we should leave the killing out when all is done.
I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue. And let the prologue seem to say that we do no harm with our swords and that Pyramus is not killed. Furthermore, better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of their fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeared of the lion?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I fear it, I promise you.
Therefore, another prologue must state that she's not a lion.
No, idiot. It should not. You must name her name, and half her face must be seen through the lion's neck. Thus, speaking ladies, or fair ladies, I would request you not to fear, not to tremble. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were a pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. Then, tell them plainly she is snug to join her.
Then it shall be so. But there are 2 hard things. You must bring moonlight into the chamber for Pyramus and Thisbe. As you know, didn't meet by moonlight.
Well, doth the moon shine that night we play our play? A calendar! A calendar! Look in the almanac! Find out moonshine! Find out moonshine!
Yes, it does shine that night.
Yes. Okay. Then we may leave a casement of the great chamber window open.
Aye. Or we could have someone come in and, I don't know, portray the character of moonshine. Huh? Okay. But there's another thing. We must have a wall built in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
Well, you can never bring in a wall. Some man or other must present wall. Then have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him to signify wall. Let him hold his fingers thus, and through thy cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
And it shall be so. Come, rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin.
What Hanthin homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What a play toward I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, you begin. Thisbe, stand forth.
Ah, Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors!
Odors! So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will appear to thee.
Stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you, for you see, Pyramus goes to see a noise that he heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, of color like red rose on triumphant briar, as true as horse, that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninny's tomb, man, you mustn't say that yet. You say that to Pyramus. All your lines, cues and all. God, Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire. Again.
As true as horse, that would yet never tire. Never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine. Quince
burned like horse, hound, and bear, and hog, and fire at every turn.
Why do they run away? Oh, I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could. I will walk up and down here, and I shall sing, and they shall hear. I am not afraid. Think about me every night. Oh,
What? Angel wakes me from my flowery bed.
Please, 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 don't prove I'm wrong.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again, for mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. Thy fair virtues force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you shall have little reason for that. To say love and reason keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I had wit enough to get out of this forest, I had wit enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this forest do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate, and the summer still doth tend upon my state, and I love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee. Biz, blossom, cobweb,
mercy heartily. Beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Oh, good Master Cobweb. Shall desire you more of an acquaintance. Good Cobweb, before if I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you.
You're so funny.
Beseech your worship's name.
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed, I know your kindred well. Your kindred that made my eyes water here now. I shall desire you more of an acquaintance. Good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower.
Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
Oh, my mistress. Oh, sorry. Let me catch my breath. With a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour. A crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. And the shallowest thick skin of that barren sort who Pyramus presented in their sport forsook his scene and entered in a break when I did him at disadvantage take. An ass's gnaw I fix it on his head, and on his Thisbe must there be an answer head. Oh, I led them on, and this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there, when in that moment so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an
This goes out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do?
That is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This be the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Why? Why rebuke you him that loves you so? Why lie breath so bitter on your bitter foe?
Now I much tried, but I should use the worst. For thou, if thou hast given me cause to curse, if thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'er shoes in blood, plunged in the deep and kill me too. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out! Dog, out! Cur, thou drivest me past the bounds of a maiden's patience! Hast thou slain him then?
I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I could tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
If I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege never to see me more, and from thy hated presence were I so, see me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain.
Puck.
Puck.
Puck! What hast thou Done. Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some troll outside.
Then fate rules that, or one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath in oath.
About the wood go, swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens, look thou find. By some illusion, bring her here. I'll charm his eye against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go, swifter than the arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archer eye, sink in the apple of his eye, when his love who doth espy. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we fond their pageant feed? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn, scorn and derision, and never come in tears? Look, when I vow, I weep, and thou sore born, in their nativity all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her over?
Oh, I had no judgment went to her, I swore.
Oh, nor none in my mind. Now you give her over.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen. Goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thy nine? How ripe it show thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite. Oh, hell. I see you were all bent against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears of a poor maid's eye.
Oh, it's okay. You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia. This you know I know.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Get out of the way. Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her, but as guest-wise sojourned. And now to Helen, it is home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Oh, disparage not the faith thou dost not know. Here, give me the stick. Lest to thy peril thou abide it, dear. Look, yonder is thy dear.
Whom love doth press to go.
Oh, what love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all yon fiery O's and eyes of light.
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Oh, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you with these conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me in this foul derision? Is all the counsels we two have shared, the sisters' vows, and we have chid the hasty foot in time for parting us? Oh, is all forgot? Oh, 'tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your words. I swore
precious celestial. Wherefore he speaks the star he hates, and wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, and tender me forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent.
I understand not what you mean by this.
If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay! Gentle Helena, hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena!
Excellent!
Sweets, do not thwart yourself!
Helen, I love thee. By my life, I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it true.
Lysander! So, look at me! You're a lover, not a player! Since night, you loved me! Yet, since night, you left me! Why? In earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
You come by night and stolen my love heart from him?
Oh, fine. In faith, have you no modesty, no maidenship, no touch, no bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fine, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so?
Oh.
Why, that way goes the game! Now I perceive she hath been compared between our statures. She hath urged her height to win her personage, her tall personage, her height. Forsooth, she hath prevailed him. How low am I, thou painted maypole?
Oh.
Speak!
I pray you, though you mock me. Gentlemen! Let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her. Lower? Her again? Oh, good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. So now will you let me quite go? To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
What is one? Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
Demetrius!
Oh, be not afraid, Helena, she shall not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little! Again! Nothing but low and little! Let me come away!
Get you gone, you dwarf, you bead, you acorn. Now, follow, if thou darest to try who's right, in thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee cheek by jowl.
Oh, nay, go not back. I will not trust you, nor stay in your cursed company. Your hands are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
Oh! This is thy negligence! Still, thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he has on? And so far, blameless is my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, and you, overcast the night and lead these sexy
rivals so astray that one comes not within another's way. Brother, like Lysander sometimes frame thy tongue, and stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, and rail thou sometimes like Demetrius, then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous pride. When they wake, all this derision shall seem a dream, fruitless vision. Will sigh in this affair do the employ I owe to my queen, and make her Indian boy. And then her charmed eye I will release from monsters' view, and all shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak now! Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou? Lysander, thou runaway? Thou coward, art thou fled?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou look'st for wars and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come thou child.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he's gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. And here will rest me, come thy gentle day. For if once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, that thou mockest me, thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold, cold bed. By daylight's approach, prepare to be visited.
Oh, weary night! Oh, long and tedious night! That I be back to Athens by daylight. And sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet, but free? Come one more, two of both kinds make a four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Ever so weary, ever so in woe, I can no longer walk, no further go. Here is my Lysander, heaven's children, till the break of day.
Sleep sound on the ground. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, Brenda. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb that each man shall have his own. In your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed. Well, I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Oh,
Ready.
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cowboy?
Ready.
Monsieur Cowboy, good. Monsieur, bring me the honey bag.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't Monsieur. Have a care the honey bag break not, for it would loathe me to see you overflowing with a honey bag, senor. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready. What is your will?
Oh, nothing. But to help cavalry cowboy, but to scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
Or say, what thou desirest to eat?
I could go munch on your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow. But I pray you, let your people stir not, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Okay, well, sleep thou while I wind thee in my arms. Fairies, away. Be gone and be always away. Oh, how I love thee. How I dote on thee.
Good Robin! Oh, seest thou this sweet sight? Oh, her dotage I do now begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the woods, seeking favors for this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. When I had, at my pleasure, taunted her, and she, in mild terms, begged my patience, I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave to me, and her fairies sent to bear him in my bower in fairyland. And now that I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Oh, and gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off this Athenian swain, that he, waking when the others do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but a fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud o'er Cupid's flower had such force and blessed power. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon? Oh, what visions have I seen? We thought I was enamored of an ass. Can you believe it?
There lies your love.
What? Oh, how came these things to pass? Oh, how I do loathe this visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head.
Now, when thou wakest, let thine own true eyes peep.
Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be.
Okay, come, my Oberon, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
Find out the force that are these lands, for now our observation is performed. And since we had the very word of the day, my love shall hear the sweet music of my hounds.
Oh, I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, for in a wood of Crete they bayed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so fluid, so sanded, but soft? What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This Lysander, this Demetrius is, this Helena, old Nader's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt thee rose up early to observe the rites of May, and hearing our intent, came here to seek our grace in solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is this not the day that Helena give answer to her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends! Saint Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. Up! I know you two are rival enemies. How come this gentle concord in the world?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. Half sleep, half waking, but But as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, and now I do bethink me, so it is, I came with Hermia hither. Our intention was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, my lord, you have enough. I made the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, they would have. Demetrius, thereby shall have defeated you and me, you of your wife, and me of my consent.
My lady, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose, hither to this wood. I, in fury, hither followed them, fair Helen in fancy, following me. But, my lady, I wot not by what power, and by some power it is, my love to Hermia melted as the snow. Seems to me now that all the faith, all the virtue of my heart, the pleasure and the object of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, my lady, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But like a sickness did I loathe this food. And now, in health, come to my natural taste, do I wish it, miss it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Aww. Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. Three and three will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable. I mean, like far-off mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks I see things with the parted eye, where everything seems double.
So methinks. And I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my mother?
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why, then we are awake. Let's follow him. And, by the way, let us recount our dreams.
Oh, when my cue comes, call me. My next is most fair Pyramus. You know, Peter Quince, flute. God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep, I have had a most rare dream. I have had a vision past the wit of any man to say. Methought I had. Man's hand cannot taste, nor his tongue to conceive what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. Oh, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream. And I shall sing it at the latter end of the play before the Duke!
Have you come to Bones' house? Is he home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he's transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes on forward, doth it?
Oh, it is impossible. No man in all Athens can discharge pyramids such as he.
No, he simply has the best wit of any handicraft in all of Athens.
Yay, and a good person too. And a fair one for such a sweet voice.
Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made mad.
Oh, sweet boy bottom! Pyramids are nothing! Pyramids are nothing! Pyramids are nothing! Where are these laughs? Where are these hearts? Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what for if I tell you, I am not a true Athenian. 5
I shall tell you everything as it fell on pat. Okay. All that I am to say is that the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, meet presently at the palace. Every man look over his part for the short and the long. For our play is preferred. Most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. No more words. Away. Go away!
Such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds, transfigured so together, were witnesses then fancies images and rose to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable. Here come the lovers full of joy and mirth, joy, gentle French, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us. Waiting your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now, what maskers, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Thank you. A tedious brief scene with young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Merry tragical mirth. Tedious and brief. Merry and tragical? Why, this is such hot ice and wondrous strange snow, and we will hear it.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
Wait. Oh, wow. Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you must know, and this beauteous lady is not here right now. And there is this man, and a rough cast about him, doth present Wall, that vile Wall which did these lovers sunder, and through Wall's chink they are content to whisper, at which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For if you must know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn. To meet at Nineces, too, they are there to woo. But this grisly beast, which Lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather, did a fight. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which Lion, vile with bloody mouth, did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, finding his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat with bloody blade for blade, he broke his bloody breast! And Thisbe, in mulberry shades, did drew his dagger and died. For all the rest, at Lion, Wall, Moonshine, and Lovers Twain, had large discourse, while here they do remain.
He hath played on this prologue like a child on a recorder. A sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing impaired, but all disorder.
This is moonshine.
Who is next? I wonder if the lion be to speak.
One lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one stout by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. And this cranny is ripe and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
It is the wittiest partition ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramid stalls near the wall. Silence.
O grim look night. O night with hue so black. O night whichever art, when day is not. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. Thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, curse be thy stones for thus deceiving me. Oh, wicked wall for whom I see no bliss.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, truth certain, he should not force. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now. You shall see a falcon hat as I told you. Yonder, she comes.
Oh, full often has heard my moans, for part my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones, thy stones with lime and hair knit up at the.
I see a voice. Now will I to thy chink to spy my lover's face. Thisbe!
My love, art thou my love? I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander, I am trusty still.
And I like Hun, till the fates be killed.
Oh, kiss me through the hall of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hall, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou meet me straightway at Ninny's tomb?
High life, high death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so. And being done, thus wall it doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
And in come two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor, may now, perchance, quake and tremble here when lion, rough and wildest rage, doth roar. Brah! Then know that I, as Snug the Joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dame. For if I should, as lion, come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
Should have worn the horns on his head.
His horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon do seem to be.
I am aweary of this moon. Would he would change.
Proceed, moon.
All that I meant to say is to tell you that the lanthorn is the moon, I'm the man in the moon, this thorn bush is my thorn bush, and then this dog is my dog.
His tomb, where is my love?
Roar!
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee, moon, for thy sunny beams, for my gracious golden glittering gleams. I trust to take if true as this be sight. But say, O spite, but mark, O night, what dreadful dole is here? Thy mental good, but stained with blood? Approach ye furies fell. cut thread and thrum, quell, crush, conclude and quell. Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame, since lion's vile has deflowered my dear, which was, the fairest thing that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked, with cheer, calm tears, confound, out sword and wound. I, that pap of Pyramus, I, that left pap, where heart doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead. Now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, moon, take thy flight. Now die. Die.
Will you shine? Oh, die, please.
Die.
My love? Dead? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! Quite dumb? Dead, dead, a doom! Cover thy sweet eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone, gone! Oh, sisters three, come, come to me! Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade my breast and brew. Ah, goodbye, friends. Thus this be ends.
And thus lion and moonshine are left to bury the dead.
I and Wall too.
Can't forget Wall.
No, I assure you the wall that part of their fathers is down. Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No! Epilogue! I pray thee! Let your epilogue be! The iron tongue hath told midnight. Lovers, to bed! 'Tis almost fairy time.
If we be friends, and Robin shall restore